Hello everyone, Rat Lady Art back at it again after probably well over a year, if not longer. I'm here today to answer one of the most asked questions I get, and it's about Cricut and how to get your Cricut to stop being stupid. You know, when you're trying to make like a full sheet of stickers and the first like top half turns out great, but then the bottom half looks like garbage. So if you have that issue, then keep watching this video because I'm going to show you exactly what to do to stop that from happening. And the last two tips in this video, I've never heard anybody talk about them, but they have been single-handedly the most useful thing I've done, and ever since I started doing them, I have not had issues with cut lines anymore. So I got my little cheat sheet here because I forget the things and stuff. So let's see what I got here. We talk about recalibrating. People talk about this a lot. I don't really find that it helps very much unless you're really in a pickle. If you try all these other steps that I'm going to talk about today and they still kind of come out wonky, then recalibrate and try them again, especially the last two. So let's see. The first one is to obviously stack your sticker sheet paper really neatly so that everything is like one nice even rectangle, because you know if the paper shifts in your printer it can print a little crooked, so then when you put it on your mat it's not going to come out the way you want it to. So that's number one. Let's see, number two is to make sure that your paper tray is very flush to your paper. So when you insert your paper, don't just leave it open, just like see if you can like squeeze it in a little bit, but not so much that your paper like does this, but just enough so that instead of it being like here, it's like right there. So do that. That will prevent the paper from shifting in your printer as it's getting like slurped in there. And now I am going to show you on the mat that I have set up over there how you actually have to put your sticker sheet on the mat to make sure you get the best cut line. So BRB. Hello, I'm back. Alright, so this is your Cricut mat. Sorry that it's upside down, but for you guys to see it, I guess it has to stay like this. So this is your top. This is your top left. So, sorry, I didn't think this part through. So if you're looking at it here, this is your top left, top right. And you have your sticker paper that you've printed out, and usually, like I said, this part here turns out great, and then this part here is like, what happened? So the first things first is to make sure that this top left corner actually hits in the top left corner here. I like to place it just on the white line. Now, what a lot of people do is when they get to this part, they try to line up this top to the line at the top here. Don't worry about that line. That line's not important. What's actually important is the line here on the left. So you want to make sure that the sticker sheet is super on there on that line. So when you do that, you can go ahead, smooth it out. And I will try and show you. Let me see. I'm going to have to change that. Oh, I think that does it. So I think you can kind of see that it's not super straight up here, but then down here, where the important part is, of course I have the most unfortunate dark spot ever, but you can kind of tell that I try to make it as flush to this line as possible. So you just make sure you align it really well to that. So that's the first thing. It's all blurry again. Okay, so now you have this and you're ready to put it in your Cricut. And I'm going to show you how to properly do that. So this step here and the next step are actually the most important things that you have to do to make sure that you never end up with wonky stickers again. And just to show you, here are some stacks of stickers that I've cut using this method. Let me zoom in here properly. Alright, and you will see that they are all cut really nicely. There's no stickers that have like worse line than others because they all came out great. So it's blurry again because I don't have autofocus on my camera. Nervous laugh. Alright, I'm going to take you over to the Cricut and I'm going to show you how to do the last step, which is the most important one. So, see you in a bit. Here, if you can see, let me see if I can get a better angle. Okay, so if you can see right here, can we zoom in? Oh, here, oh, maybe? Alright, I think I got it zoomed in properly now. So anyways, when people insert the mat, they'll usually leave it like this. And you see this little gap here? This is your problem. Because when it gets slurped in, this thing is going to like shift around. So to prevent that from happening, you want to shove the mat as close as to this as you can while making sure that the line here, and let me see if I can get the whole thing in. So you want to make sure that this is parallel. So if it's like that, then you're not good. If it's like this, is not good. So you want to make sure that it's as close as possible to the top white part here. Sorry, I suck at filming, apparently. But yeah, you want to make sure that it's as close as possible to this here and that it's parallel to this line. So I'm going to try and get that set up. And now what I do, I'm going to move the camera a bit. So now what I do at this point is once I've aligned it the way I like, I will hold on to it here with enough tightness that it won't move, but not so much that it has to like struggle to insert the paper in there. So I'm also holding my hand here for the same reason, to make sure that this doesn't move from the position that I've put it in. And then when I'm happy with how it looks, this is going to be loud, guys, sorry. I'm going to press the in, and I'm going to take a look and make sure that it's still nice and parallel. And to me, it still looks nice and parallel, so I'm going to go ahead right now and press the cut button, and we're going to take a look at what it looks like at the end. I'm back. So, sorry if that cut off weird. I was rambling, so I had to cut it short. Anyhoot, I really hope these tricks help you out, and please do let me know if they did. And if you have any other issues with your Cricut, I may be able to help, so just ask me in the comments. And yeah, I'm really curious if this will help you, because ever since I started doing this, which has been over a year now, I've literally never had issues with cut lines again. Those last two steps about where to position the sticker sheet on your mat and how to put the mat in the Cricut have literally saved me from throwing the Cricut out the door or, you know, smashing it against my head, because it's so frustrating and you waste so much paper. So yeah, if you've tried all this and it's still not cutting right, and you've recalibrated and tried it again and it's still not cutting right, I hate to say it, but just really pay attention to those last two steps, because anytime that's happened to me, it was because I didn't do those two steps properly. So I'll like pull out my sheet and I'll be like, oh, it was crooked, you know? Or the sheet looks fine, but as soon as I like go to see the mat, I'm like, oh no, it's not flush against the thing. It's not parallel. So yeah, anytime I am lazy and I don't make sure the mat is in there correctly, I will have some good enough cut lines as opposed to nice good cut lines. So yeah, I hope this helped. I don't know what else to say, so I try to keep it short and sweet. Let me know what else you want me to talk about next time, and I will see you there. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all the things that need to be done for me to be famous and you to be my new minion. Yeah. Awkward wave. Hello. Bye.